numbers of refugees from Donbass and Crimea in Ukraine now are more than 1 million. How do our deputies and our government take care of them?
As a result of the war in the east of Ukraine, when Russia invaded Ukraine, annexed illegally Crimea, then started military operation 2 years ago in the eastern part of Ukraine, we received around 1.5 million IDPs, internally displaced people. And on the one hand, all these people, they had to leave their houses, flats, because of the separatist activities. So it helped Ukrainian nation to become one political nation, because people, when they left their homes in the east of Ukraine and moved to the central Ukraine, western part of Ukraine, they are helping each other. And also our state trying to support all these families. And we are thankful for international support for different programs that helps to create special programs for creating jobs for all these people. So it's not easy, to be honest, but crucial for us now to think how to revive Ukraine's economy, to provide jobs for all these people, because they are the patriots and they want to live in Ukraine.
Well, in Ukraine we call them not refugees but internally displaced people, IDPs, and these are citizens of Ukraine who were forced to change their place of living because of Russian invasion to Crimea and to Donbass. And during last 2 years we had almost 1.5 million people moving to central part of Ukraine and to western part of Ukraine. As we can see, these people, we don't have humanitarian disaster, fortunately. These people are living in rented houses. Some houses were constructed specifically for them. And fortunately, I think they are more or less okay, right? They also, they have this special status, and actually, during last local elections, in the parliament, we almost arranged a special legislation which could give them a right to vote at the place where they are living now. But unfortunately, the parliament did not support this initiative. But IDPs and me and many other MPs supported this idea that that we don't know for how long these people will be living in this territory, whether it is for half a year or for many years, because we cannot predict when Russia will withdraw from Donbass and Crimea. But we wanted to give this right to influence local self-governance at the places where they live now.
Parliament logically can only take care of them by passing laws. And there are a great variety of laws which have been passed already. Majority of issues which have been considered by these laws are about protecting their civil rights, giving them opportunity to realize the right for work, and in fact, to provide them with the adequate opportunities to live, to bring up their children for education, etc. So there are so much issues which arise from this problem that it's not only one law which will be able to cover this. And in fact, every week in the parliament obviously has 1 or 2 laws which is dedicated for this.
Okay. On the 21st of February, Arseniy Yatsenyuk, the Prime Minister of Ukraine, said that they had ceased paying the social payments to 150 migrants from Donbass. What do you think about that?
Even if we take into consideration the financial problems that we are facing now, to take care about all these people, because through social support we could help all nations to tackle the bigger challenges, like the war in the East, economic problems. So we have to unite efforts and look for opportunities to support families.
I think the issue and the major concern was not about stopping some positive practices. The issue was to reconsider and analyze how this money used right now and how they will be used going forward. So the government pointed that they afraid that there could be some, inefficient usage of these funds. That's why they took a pause, I would say, and they promised that they will propose more effective ways of using this money. So the overall issues was not about seizing payments. It was about, looking for more effective ways of using this money and using the same amount of money, providing more efficient and more practical approach for refugees.
I think it's probably a technical issue, and I know that the associations of those people, they are now holding very active negotiations with the government, because it is a question of organizational issues and technical, whether these people are really living in these territories and they really need this assistance, because in Ukraine we have a very poor management of pension fund, of social payments, and the government sometimes needs to hold the payments and check whether these people are real, whether they are not dead, or whether they do not maybe assist terrorists, who knows. So this is a technical issue, and I hope that soon this issue will be resolved and people will get the assistance from the state.
Okay, about the situation in Germany, the government of Angela Merkel take hundreds of refugees from Syria and from eastern countries. What do you think about this politic?
Well, first of all, this is an internal issue of Germany, and there is no doubt that Angela Merkel is very experienced government official, I would say. So it's internal issue of Germany. It's clear that it's very difficult for the country, for them, but they are paying a lot of attention. We are not in a position to give marks to this issue, but I heard that it's very controversial, and different groups of German people, have different approach. In any case, what I may say for myself, it's very responsible position of Germany to provide support. The issue is extent to which this support is given. The issue is that the initial discussion was about this Syrian refugees, but from what we know from the press, is not only people from this region, is right now refugees, or not refugees, but people from different areas of the world, which are looking for better life in Germany as a well-structured economy and very well socially protected country. So the question is mainly about how to split approach to different refugees, how to make it efficient in terms of communication, I would say, with international community, but together with this, how to put it on the economy basis, how the German economy can deal with all this. And looks like in the European Union, it's mainly Germany who takes care about this, or paying most of the attention and paying most of the fund to resolve this issue. So we wish them luck, and we really appreciate their efforts to stabilize situation. And we should think about this as a very strong effort to stabilize situation. It's not only about people and their rights, but dealing with this issue, paying attention, paying funds for this is sorting out the overall global issue, I think.
I would like to express my gratitude for very strong position of Chancellor Merkel, that for her as a chancellor and also as a human being, what's important to support people, even if she is under the risk to lose some political benefits and popularity. And I respect her decision to support refugees, their families, and also look for solutions, how to deal with refugees, how to support all these people that had to leave their houses, their homes for better life. And also all these families with small children without place to live, and as a politician and also as a woman, she took a right step. And I do hope that German society and also people in EU will be more values-oriented, supporting other people who are in need, people that are in need now, thinking about the future.
Well, it is a global challenge for the whole world, and it has a geopolitical background. It is a challenge for Europe, and Ukraine recently had similar challenge with internally displaced people. It is very good that Germany is helping and the whole Europe is helping these people because their homes are totally destroyed, and similar situation we have in Ukraine with Donbass. They need somehow to help these people, and this is what they are doing.
Yeah, and the last one question. European Union steps up the humanitarian assistance for Ukraine by 20 million euros. For what should this money, in your opinion, be spent?
Well, not going into details in terms of the sectors. As the head of the agrarian committee in the parliament, I would say, agri efforts have to be supported, but what I'm sure about is that initiatives which are very well structured, very well detailized, have to be supported. So they should be very detailed and they should provide visible results, because we do really need visible results for our European partners, for them to be confident that we using their support efficiently and we are able to go deeply into this cooperation.
You mean assistance to Ukraine? Again, it is a question not to me, but to those people who will be beneficiaries from this assistance. I know that in Ukraine we have very strong associations of the people from Donbass and from Crimea. They are public activists and they cooperate very closely with the parliament, with the government, and they have influence and they can really tell what they need this money for.
I think that this assistance is very important to use to establish the mechanism when this money will produce new opportunities for people, supporting, for example, middle and medium enterprises that are providing jobs for people in different communities, and to create these models of providing job opportunities and also producing different products. When people will be involved, like social entrepreneurship and other programs. So it's not just money for buying stuff, meal or others, but it's money as an instrument to create opportunities for potential development and growth.